Here you see the roll size. There's approximately 3 feet and 3 feet in diameter and 30 feet in length. It does need to be handled on their largest lathe here at the Valmet Fort Edward roll shop. Now we are solvent flushing the surface. To do this, we stopped the roll and taped off the area using a inexpensive drop cloth. We've also incorporated into our containment area a cloth for absorbing the solvent that flushes off. Using our 205 cleaner. We vacuumed off the surface, solvent flushed the surface with approximately 1 gallon of product, and then came back with a solvent flush and a wipe down using approximately a half a gallon of product. And now we're coming back with a final blow off of air. You see still dust being removed from the surface. Here we are applying the first coat of S2 to the roll. We're using a screed bar to try to get an even 15 mil coat on the roll. Mixed results so far. We may try a brush after this attempt. You can see we're having some problems in the transition areas with a smooth even coat, some high spots, some low spots, which is why we might attempt a different application method. Here we are applying the first coat of the S2 onto the roll. The method of application that works best is to pour, have one individual pouring the product, another person spreading it, and a third person coming along after these two to finish it. And work your way across the roll in this manner. Hold the brush at 45. Seems to spread the product very well. Key is in providing a steady stream as needed to work your way across the roll. We will apply 4 coats of product to this. To allow ample thickness for grinding. There is the completed first coat of S2 on the center lead roll for a super calendar tape machine. Applying the second coat of ARC S2. By the time we finished the first coat, it took us slightly longer than we anticipated, but we were ready to apply the second coat. You can see we're pouring and using a brush. The objective of the coating is the objective of the application of the coating is to get it as smooth as possible without any low spots. We will focus on removing any low spots in the coating during the next application, as the covering will be ground to its lowest point. So it's critical that there be no low spots, or the low spots be minimized to every possible extent. Coat of S2 being applied to the roll. Notice the technique, pouring a steady stream of product in front of an angled brush. Foam brushes work very well as a bristle brush. We recommend a foam brush. We because they're inexpensive and because there aren't any bristles to get stuck in the product. After completion of the third coat, we will now let the roll sit turning on the lathe for 2 hours before putting in the autoclave for a 4-hour post-cure, or forced cure, I should say, at 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Here is the roll after forced curing in the autoclave. It was force cured at 140 degrees Fahrenheit for 4 hours and then let cool to room temperature. The surface is fairly uniform. We do have some low spots and some high spots, but that's expected in this type of operation by hand. The critical aspects of it is to minimize any low spots, or to eliminate any low spots entirely, and get enough product onto the roll. Grinding of the paper roll using a belt, diamond belt on the wheel, and coolant. Grinding speeds and revolution of the roll are determined by the roll size. Based on experience of the grinder, he knows what to set his machine at based on the size and length, based on the diameter and length of the roll.